Well, joining me now on the programme is the president of the Departmental Council of the region affected, that's the Gironde, Jean-Luc Gleyze, and also former firefighter and founder of a research firm on wildfire prevention, WARUCENE, Sébastien Delpeyrat. Thanks very much for both of you for being with us on the programme. I'm going to start with you, Jean-Luc Gleyze. I know you've been touring the region, checking on the fire efforts and the efforts as well to help displaced people. I mean, are you confident, firstly, that everything is being done that could be done to fight this fire and, of course, to look after people who've been affected?
Yes, we have to look at the great solidarity we have in the whole department. Everyone is trying to help the firefighters, trying to help the people who have lost their houses, trying to help all the ones who are in some places, just like, for example, a gymnasium. And all this is organized now in a crisis period to make people being comfortable and being a little quiet with their psychological problems, because it's very difficult to live now when you have lost your house. So all this is organizing with the mayors in the towns and in the villages.
And are you confident with the resources that you have that you've been able to do that effectively?
Yes, we are trying to help, because the department can help people. We can help elder people, disabled people, just to be in a place, in a safe place, in fact, out of the wildfire. And we can help the mayors too, because they need a few help. For example, they need some fridge trucks just to have something to eat. They need, for example, psychologists. We can furnish psychologists. They can need that we open, for example, a college, and we are doing now 450 meals during 24 hours a day, because we have to have meals during the night, during the day, and we are trying to have people, volunteers, that can come and can do the cooking and can serve the cooking to the firefighters, to the police, to the people.
Sébastien Delpeyrat, is proving, isn't it, to be an extremely difficult fire to fight. There's temperatures set to rise once again. They're going up already and set to reach peaks later this afternoon. How tough is it for the firefighters out there?
Well, we had 2 days a little quiet, and a night was quiet too. But now the temperatures are increasing, and we think we will have 42 degrees in the afternoon. Now we are trying to maintain the wildfire in his area without going out and without going on, of course, and being more powerful. Until now, it's good. We have some places where the fire is coming back, but we have means, planes, fire planes. We have people, a lot of people on the ground, which is trying to defend against the extension of the wildfire. And so until now, it's good, but we are, a little worried, because the rest of the day we'll see the temperatures increasing. So we hope arriving to the evening without any place more burnt, if it's possible.
Let me bring in Sébastien Delpeyrat as well. I mean, how tough would you say it is for firefighters as a former firefighter yourself?
Yeah, it is very challenging. I mean, this fire is actually an unprecedented event in France regarding its size and the impact it has. And as the president of the council just mentioned, the temperature and the weather is very extreme during these days, and especially with this peaking temperature, this afternoon will be tough. Having said that, the main challenge is that there is not any more fire in another place in the territory, because that could also manage the resources to tackle several fires. So it's a really key afternoon probably today.
I know that you're very much focused as well on fire prevention. I mean, do you feel that before this fire broke out, enough was being done to try and ensure that this kind of incident doesn't happen?
No, for sure. I mean, this event is tackling the situation in France in another paradigm. I mean, we will reach this year an unprecedented area of forest devastated by fires. And apart from this fire in Gironde, we have had many other fires, thousands of hectares already, since we are just in the middle of the season. August is not here yet. So for sure, more has to be done in terms of prevention. And for sure, it's not acceptable that you have to evacuate hundreds of thousands of people that would live in this condition with all this destruction. So we have to do more. Things have been done after the fires in 2022, but we have to accelerate things in terms of prevention now, for sure.
And what does that mean? Does that mean channeling some of these empty channels, if you like, through the forest to try and provide more breaks? Or is it more a question of ensuring there's more resources on the ground should a fire break out?
No, it's not a question of resources. I mean, France is well equipped with resources, and we have had the reinforcement of other countries of Europe. So it's not a question of resources. At this stage, it's really a question of managing the land and coming back to maybe old or ancestral way of managing the land and accepting that you could not just build houses and villages in the middle of forest or having the forest entering the cities and the villages and not managing that. I mean, you have to have very larger breaks in the forest than we have had until now. That's one point. And then we have to manage this wildland-urban interface better than we have done until now.
Jean-Luc Gleyze, would you agree with that? I mean, do you think we've not been getting this right in the past? Have we not been paying enough attention, perhaps, as to what may happen as the temperatures rise?
Yes, I think we were in 22 the day after, and we are now again the day after. We can't think the forest here the way we did before, the way that our ancestors did. We have to change. We have to change the way the exploitation of the forest is done, because the way to plant pine woods everywhere, very close from the roads, from the way to go in the forest. We have some roads and we have some ways to go inside the forest, and people exploiting the forest are planting pine woods very, very close from these roads. In fact, we need more places just to have something with space without trees or with other kinds of trees, just to not to have only pine woods, which are very, very easy to burn. And so we need to think the forest in another way, and we have to change our risk culture in France, I think, because the means have to change too. We know now with this fire and the one we had in 22 that the means sometimes are not enough adapted to be sure to make the fire not grow as it's grown these days. I mean, wildfire so strong, so big, so powerful.
And Sébastien Lehay, presumably it's about getting that balance right between the environmental needs, between the needs of people, and to a certain extent to the needs of tourists as well, because it's a huge tourist area there as well.
Yeah, for sure, there is a balance between many different things. I mean, we need to manage the forest. We need forest. We need forest for biodiversity, for carbon absorption. In that area of border region, forest is an economic thing, and the owners of the forest are really managing the forest. We need forest for tourism. The thing is that we don't need all these things being imbricated. We need to kind of separate the things and really manage the interface between all these things. And really, agriculture is one of the answer. I mean, but not any kind of agriculture. We don't want cereals to be in the interface. We don't want silviculture to be in the interface. We need to have agriculture that provide resilient territories.
And finally, Jean-Luc Gleyze, let me just ask you, I mean, what's been your message to people? What is your message to people if they may be watching this at home and have been affected by these fires? I mean, are you confident that hopefully very soon things will start to get back to normal?
Yeah, you know, I've met people who lost their houses, people who are evacuated, and at the moment, psychologically, it's very difficult. So we need to sustain them, to tell them we are with you, we will help you during this difficult moment, but during a long time maybe, because for people who lost their houses, they surely will wait a few months before getting another house or something their own on their own, and we have to help them to relocate during the period, which will be a period of a few months, and we need to sustain them, everybody, with a lot of solidarity, because it's a very, very difficult moment for them. They have lost a part of them, a part of their life, and this is very difficult.
Thanks very much to both of you. Joined there by the President of the Departmental Council of the Gironde, Jean-Luc Gleyze, and also former firefighter and founder of the research firm on wildfire prevention, WARUCENE, Sébastien Delpeyrat. Thanks very much to both of you.